Nintendo allows this. It allowed it! Fantastic. More Santa Waz.
Well, those were certainly some form of highlights, weren't they? Well, why don't we create some new ones together over on www.twitch.tv/MrMattInternet tonight at around 8:30. Gumt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again at some point, hopefully this evening. Bye!
Along with you on the team is someone who's flipped teams a few times now. It's the legendary Octobot. Are you all good, sir?
Well, no, not really. As many of you will remember, the last time I was on Team Adrian, we were united in our hatred for birds, all things bird-related. It was a beautiful marriage between us and Kythius of just hating anything with feathers or wings or whatever. But we always had one exception. Is my childhood friend, someone who's been with me for such a long time. He's a puffin named Pontius. And a couple of weeks ago, I was going to the hospital to take my wife, who's pregnant, just to see the midwife and everything, and I left Pontius Puffin with Adrian. And I said, Adrian, take care of Pontius. He's a good lad. He doesn't really know the way of the world. He's very young. He's very naive. And went to see the midwife. Everything's fantastic. Nothing to worry about. Lots of lactating women. And when I got back, Adrian was tucking in. Thank you. Adrian was tucking in to dinner, and I said, Adrian, what is that in your hand? And she said, oh, it's a fresh bucket of Kentucky Fried Puffin. She ate Pontius Puffin. And she laughed as she did it. She suckled the meat right off his tiny, tiny bones. So tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be in Team Garlips as we destroy the horrible, horrible bird-eating maniac. And to that extent, I have reneged on the anti-bird brigade, and I have aligned with its greatest weapon, because they, like I, are very, very cross.
That genuinely sounded like a fever dream you had last night. Genuinely sounded like a fever dream.
The beard and the hat are not helping in the situation at all.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid before we even begun, Garlips. What a wonderful, wonderful person. I'm going to give you a small round of applause here. I'm just doing this. Hopefully that's okay and sufficient. But welcome on in, Markman59. Welcome on in, Garlips. Hopefully you're doing most excellently. What were you streaming, Garlips, if you're still there? I'm hoping you're still there. If you're not, then that's okay as well. Tonight, we're doing an impromptu stream. Basically, I was supposed to stream last night, but I was a bit cream-crackered after a lot of journeying. It was a bit mad. Yeah, it was a bit of a long journey back. Lots of cancelled trains, oddly enough. It's almost as if we had wind. You can make your own fart joke if you so wish. I mean, it's all there for you. We've got some new features on the stream. If you're back here, we've got some new things. Have a little look at some of the things. There are things. Things happen when you press the things, and it results in things happening. Was doing Yakuza 3. After that, doing Type in de la Muertos. Oh, fantastic. How did you get on with your submission? I'm hoping you've done very, very well. I'm actually really looking forward to Typing of the Dead. It's one of those games that I've always looked at and thought to myself, I really want to play that. And I'm so glad I haven't so far, so that I can end up experiencing it fresh as part of the Wheel of Struggle. I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be great. It really, really is. So we're actually going to be playing a game that we've gotten told that we have to play. We got the things, and they've said, oh, you need to play this game. So we're going to play this game, and that's what's going to happen. You beat stage 5. You need to go back to count the hits. You suck at typing. Oh man, I'm sure you did better than you were thinking, or you might have done worse than you were thinking. I don't know which way it's going to go. I don't know. So hopefully you've gotten a good placement on there on the board. I'm looking forward to seeing where I'm going to end up coming on the board. I'm going to snooze that ad. I'm happy with it. Beautiful, beautiful. I've seen the rules discussion around this one has been, what's the technical term for it? A mess. But I think we're in a position now where there's actually a rule set that is agreeable to most people. We're going to flip over the game now. Destiny's Divide. It's a card game. There are cards. Cards end up being played. It's a little bit different to Magic the Gathering, in that your mana is fixed. So you'll always end up having some form of mana each turn. Along with that, you'll actually have a card that you can end up always calling upon, and a shared board that ends up being between both players. Let's have a quick look at this one. No, I don't want to duplicate. I want to edit. There we go. It's the pencil, obviously. So you'll always have access to this one. So the Iron Golem, 7 attack, 7 defense, and there's some stuff here. There are words and etc. That's all good. We were given a code for this, by the way, to end up giving all of the a load of packs. So I was about to say all the cards, but we don't get all the cards. We get things. Cheat 5. The next card you play costs 5 less energy, so that could make something effectively for free, and that's nice. We like free things, like getting a code for this game. You can actually end up getting this for free as well. That's also a free element of this. You can play this for free on Steam, so that's a thing that you can do. It's got Stone Skin. This being is immune to Devour and Fatal abilities. That sounds jolly nice. Nice. Hope the game isn't too card, eh? Ho ho! What a beautiful thing. Well done. That's a great pun there, Garlips. Great stuff. Great stuff. Oh, I can disenchant it to do a thing. Disenchanted cards are removed permanently from your collection. That's nice. That's nice. So that's the deck that they gave us at the start, and it doesn't work. I'm just going to be upfront with it. It's the synergy here. Resurrect a friendly being. First orc played in your turn costs 1 less. Doesn't really work if you don't have a lot of orcs. You see, orc tribal doesn't work without orcs. And I thought that the starter deck would be automatically adjusted on your decision of your first big creature thing that you get. You get a thing, you get a big creature thing, this thing that's your basically like your commander if you play the commander format in Magic. So I've only got one of those at the moment. But what we can do is we can open some packets of things. Look, we've just opened one. Well, it didn't ask me for a confirmation. I just clicked on it and it went, you want to open this pack? Let's see it. Oh, it's the Magician of Nin, and he's got lightning going between his hands. Isn't that nice? That's glorious. And he's got no attack, so he's pretty much immediately going to die if he ends up getting attacked. But that's fine. We're cool with that, because when he gets destroyed, you draw a card. That's nice, isn't it? That's really nice. This is a Polar Hydra. Look at that. Well, Hydra, sorry. I was about to say Hydra. Well, I did say Hydra, but then I ended up realising it doesn't say Hydra. It says Hydra. 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 Rain of Fire. Oh, we get to deal 4 damage to each active being. A being, I imagine, in this one is a creature. Oh, look at that. That's a fire beam. That's nice. Does 3 damage to an active target. We're getting more cards, you see, and there's an upgrade. That's good. So that's a target active being gains +2 and +2 buff. So in other words, their attack and their defense go up by 2. That's nice. We like that. Oh, look, we can open all the packs. Let's skip the nonsense, shall we? There we go. There's a Phoenix. Look at that. You can tell it's a good card because its fart is orange. And orange farts are usually better than purple farts. Green farts you don't really want to end up seeing, and blue fart, you know, it's alright, but that's just how it goes, really. I'm presuming these are the big boys. Oh, look at that. We got 2 of those, so that means we can end up actually having an optimal deck. I like having decks that are optimal. I don't like having suboptimal decks. That could do with a little bit of work, couldn't it? But look, they're all flipping over now. That's nice. I'm snoozing the ad again. I'm doing that for your sakes, folks. I'm doing that for your sakes. So you can watch these cards flip over slowly. There we go. Look at that. It would be nice if it had the ability to end up having them in a grid. A massive grid. And you could just scroll down. Or it could just end up bundling your now duplicates together. That would be nice. That would be very nice. I'm just going to presume those are all nice. And then we can build something out of that. But these packs, these are legendary ones. And you get 1 card in them. So I think we'll open all 5. And at least we'll have a nice selection of really nice orange fart cards. Jesus. There we go. The white one takes 1 less damage from all sources upon attacking for the 3rd time. Transforms into a 5/10 angel with guard. That's nice. That's very nice. But I presume guard is one of the ones. Have you ever seen a special edition holofoil shiny sausage master card? I wonder what Sausagetron will say to this.
Ooflop my sausage. Did you know that the special edition holofoil shiny sausage master card is as rare as finding a vegan sausage at a barbecue? It has a 0.00001% drop rate and is sought after by sausage collectors worldwide.
Sausagetron does have a voice now. What? Okay, Sausagetron. Oh, we got a duplicate of that. Then see, consistency now. And there's another one of those, so that's more consistency. So we can actually have a consistent deck now. When played, destroy your active beings except for gods. Well, that's... So it's a board wipe. That's cool and all. So basically you're only going to be wanting 1 of those in your deck. And probably going to be your key thing that you can just bring out later on. King Silas Manticore. King Silas's Manticore can't be destroyed by global spells or abilities. Does a creature count as a spell in this? Because in Magic it does. Upon burrowing, summons a 1/1 demon with fatal and speed. On unburrow, summons a 5/5 demon with aerial. That's nice. And it's got burn 3? Oh, I presume it adds an additional effect. That's cool. Right, so now we can actually construct a deck that might be good. But I'm going to see if we got another... Did we get another one of these dudes? No. Oh, yeah, we did actually. So we could replace it with something that might actually be better. Take control of an active enemy being... Take control of an active enemy being until end of turn. It gains speed. First demon played on your turn costs 1 less, so a demon's deck would like that. Place target active being into the share board. First dragon, bird, or phoenix played on your turn costs 1 less. Lovely. We'll try whipping him out. Yeah, beautiful. We got 2 of those, have we? Then we can disenchant it, I suppose. I don't know what the advantage of that will be. Hopefully you're staying nice and hydrated. I'm having a cup of tea tonight. So we're playing against the AI at the moment, so we shouldn't lose this, but we probably are. I won the coin toss. I didn't even get to pick what I was going with, heads or tails, so that's just how it goes. What we're going to ban from their shared deck? I think we can ban probably Thunderstorm. You can get out of there. We haven't got really many early plays, so Our first turn is effectively going to be on 3. So these bits here, I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor. Hopefully you can. These little pips here are our power, and as that builds up after each turn, we'll end up having the ability to play more things. So what we can do is we can play the Orb of Minor Power here, and that will end up giving us that. But I kind of want to end up just doing 2 damage right to the face, so we just end the turn. It should... The way it should work is that it should end up doing damage. Unless I end up getting that wrong. Either way, they got a massive advantage now. They're laughing. They're having a great time. Right, we can play a young whelp. It's a little dragon. Yeah, we'll play a little dragon. Look, no, go on, you whip out. There you go. Happy days. Sting 1, so I can activate an ability. And I can sting something. So we're just going to sting them right to the face, because that would be funny. And I can attack them right as well to their face. Oh, wait, no. It can't attack because it's only just come out. There's some creatures with haste on this. We've also got an ability we can end up using. Place target active being into the shared board. Okay, so I can chuck their mage into the shared board if I want to. And I can do that once. I can do it once, I can. Sorry, it's been a few days since I tried this out because I was like, right, well, if I'm going to have to play this on stream, I might as well make sure that I can at least play the game. As you've seen, that's not been the case. I've actually failed on that miserably. Gave us a little cheeky slap there, didn't they? So I can end up refilling my hand very nicely with that. We can bring out a Restless Elven Spirit and a Crazed Centipede. Oh, that could be nice. It's a centipede. Everyone loves a centipede. Do you like centipedes? Tell me, chat, do you like a centipede? Is a centipede one of your favourite creatures? Well, insects. The humble centipede. Oh no, I lost it. I should have done the 1 pip of damage. That was a terrible move. I've ruined it. I've ruined the match. I've thrown the game. No!
Are you certain?
The world stage.
Centipedes are alright, I guess. I don't know that many. You should get to know more centipedes. I feel like that sound effect actually did go with that statement, so I'm very happy with the order that happened. Okay, so we're going to play a Dark Ranger. That's going to fill our hand up with more things. I think that would be nice. I think we'll go with those 2. Come join my hand. There we go. There we go. We'll borrow that so it's nice and under the ground. That's hidden at the moment, so it's getting it a little buff. But eventually it's going to get to the point where it can actually do some damage. Because this, look at this. The stat lines on these are ridiculous. I can't be dealing with them. But what I can do... There we go. I'll move that to the shared board, and that removes every buff from it. Oh no, it's a human. It's a gate sentry, and there's an eagle. Oh no! Whip out a wolf. And it's stronger because there's more things on there. Should get a little stronger. That I'm hoping that'll get a little bit bigger. Whip out a mage. It's a cheap thing that can die. That would be nice. I'll leave that for one more turn. Actually, no. Should I just go for it? Because I can do 4 and 4 here. Wolf can attack straight away on this turn because it's got speed. But that mage has got 6 health, so I'm going to have to spend 3 effective damage, or in this case 3 life, to do that. Wait a minute, we got... But I can't do 6 damage right out of the gate. I know, mate. I can't afford anything else smaller on here. Nah, end it there. I think my problem with a lot of card games is that I end up playing not very aggressively. I try to end up being a lot more passive on them. And that's cost me a lot in the past in a lot of card games. One more turn and that, then again, that's constantly getting stronger and stronger each turn. We got anything that can be a threat? Welcome back from the advert. We'll bring out this Viking. Because it's a shield and it's also got a 7 on it, so that should be at least alright. Problem is that I don't understand if there's instants on this. Because I would expect these to be instant spells. So I would expect them to be able to be played in response to that being defended against. But I don't think this is that sort of game on this. Got 2 pips of power left. Nothing, no way to get through those. That demon is annoying. I've never found a way around it because it just keeps regenerating. May regenerate a friendly being. I can bring back the little whelp. That's at least something. Oh, there we go. The ab's actually now starting. Sorry, I got my timings wrong. I got my timings wrong. So I'm so sorry, guys. There we go. Look at that. 10. That can definitely pip out something, can't it? Let's pip out the mage. Oh, I should have used... No, I didn't have enough energy for the combat elixir. Oh well. Oh well. That board's looking pretty full, isn't it? This isn't going to go well for me. We get the eagle for free. Welcome back. If you're not subscribed, of course, then, you know. Otherwise, I've just ended up saying welcome back very loudly to the people who are still here. And I do apologise for that. Let's start regenerating some life. I really should have played that I didn't have enough energy for that combat elixir, did I? Oh, and I missed the other elf dying. This is going well, isn't it? This is incredible. You can tell that I'm really good at this game. Let's get the wolf to attack the bird. We can definitely do the centipede in. Oh, it came into the field this turn. I'm being stupid, ain't I? Right. Actually, we can burrow this one again. So let's burrow the centipede again. Let's up the wolf again. And then let's get... Oh, it's already attacked this turn. That's me being big-brained, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, the human's protecting it. That's got 10 and poisons. Genius. Oh, okay. Please paint the Sausage Master holofoil trading card so we can see what it looks like. Oh, here we go. Let's see what this is looking like. I'm interested to see here. Insert image. It didn't show it. I'm so sorry about that, Garlips. I'll get the points refunded for you. I'm so sorry. Unless you can refund them yourself. I think I might have made that one not have a thing on it. Beautiful. That's all good then. Your hand's in the till already. Beautiful, beautiful. There's some redemptions that will end up being automatically jumping over the queue, and other ones where you can end up putting your hand in the till and giving yourself the points back. And I do believe Painted Sausagetron is one of those ones. So do enjoy that ability. Enjoy that. I hope you're happy with it. Unfortunately, I can't reset the limitation on it. Did we have another turn? Yeah, I think we had another turn, didn't we? Right. Oh, that buff might have lasted for longer. Right. Oh, yeah, he's going to just do me in. Need to move quickly. Let's bring out another Shield Maiden. I think that's our field completely full. We can't play anything else. Right, what's our strongest thing here? With the Golem. But that even that can't take down that human. We'd need 2 of those. Unless we end up... Right, so we put that on there. We put the Combat Elixir on the Golem as well. We attack first with the Viking. And then we attack with the Golem.
I failed.
There we go. I don't know why I made it super tough. But I didn't do I need to remember how combat's done in this game. It's not quite how I think it is. All opponents being attacked and abilities are directed for this being attacked can't be destroyed. Instead of dying, it gains +1/+1 buff and loses guard. But it doesn't lose guard. It keeps gaining... Oh, sorry. Oh, of course. It loses guard, but it just keeps dying and coming back. So I just have to leave it alone, which is annoying. Yeah, that's just going to guard it. Yeah, I'll just end turn. They're not going to do anything. Oh no, Serpent of the Deep. A gate sentry. Oh no. I won. I don't know how. I don't know how I won that. Did I mill them? I don't think I milled them. I went first.
That was another hashtag Pro Gamer moment brought to you by Mount Pain Goo. Feel the goo.
Thank you for the hashtag Pro Gamer moment brought to you by Mount Pain Goo. Feel the goo. I don't know what happened there. To be honest, I'm confused. I'm scared. I think this game could do with a little bit of... Oh my goodness, I got 10 free packs! Oh! Oh! Thank goodness I opened all the other packs earlier, because otherwise this would have been a living hell. So, let's open up this pack and see what we've got here. See, I like... One of the main things that I really like is the fact that there is this constant ascension of mana. But that does kind of end up making things a little bit more limited in your options. Because, yeah, you can end up doing things like the cheat mechanic and things like that. But it's weird. People have ended up trying to speculate and figure out how they can fix Magic's biggest issue, which is you can be mana flooded and you can be absolutely mana at all points. Like, I've had matches of Magic where I've had no mana in hand. I've had, like, barely anything that's popping up on the field. Like, everything in my hand is just not able to be played. All the strategies that I had were destroyed straight away. Like, I've had games of Commander where I've been like, right, okay, I've got a really great setup. This hand is alright. You know, I end up having my turn 1, turn 2, and then someone ends up doing something ridiculous and destroys everything that I was building upon. And that happens. And that's fine. That's kind of how it goes sometimes. You can't have... You can plan out everything and then just end up being completely decimated. And as that famous meme with Picard ended up having, where he goes, "Oh, that's just life, innit, mate?" That's I haven't seen Star Trek, so I presume that's how he speaks. So he goes, "Oh, I'm Jean-Luc Picard. You're right, mate." Like, I've not seen Star Trek, but I presume that's how he talks. That is how he talks, isn't it? I believe. We'll go with this dragon dude, because dragon dudes are cool, aren't they? Engage and set forth with ye, we shite. Yeah, that's it. He goes, engage, you gobshite. Love that bit. Right, so we're building a deck here. What shall the deck's name be? We need to figure out a great name for the deck. We've got this dragon dude here, and I presume he's going to be cool. So, first dragon, Burb, or Phoenix played on your turn, costs 1 less. That's a great passive ability. I have no idea what this thing does, but because they don't tell you what that is before you put it in your deck, so I presume it's going to do something. That's the one that ended up doing, like, a thing. It should be Deck EF. Deck EF. Right, great name. Deck EF. And that's the Deck EF game. Well, deck. We're going to type in dragon and we're going to see what happens. Nothing. Nothing at all. That's a great start. Let's go for Burb. Nothing when we search for Burb. There we go. There's a bird. I see that. So we've got this bird and we've got this spell about birds. So we might as well chuck those in. We've got 4 available. We'll put those in the main board, and we'll put another one in, and another one in, and another one in, and another... It's not going to let us. It's not going to let us, chat. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed about this. It wouldn't let me have more than 3 burbs. No more than 3 burbs in a deck. To be fair, most games end up only limiting you to 4 of a kind in a deck. I think we've got 7 Call the Eagle spells, so this is ridiculous. We don't need... We can craft even... We don't need to craft more. We've got too many.
Ooflop my sausage, let me tell you a tale of the sausage deck. Its power won't fail. With cards so divine, it'll make you weep. Crushing opponents, their victories buried deep. More potent than Exodia, it'll make them pale.
Thanks, Sausagetron. Sausagetron, by the way, is one of those things where he will now talk to you via the fantastic Speak Sausagetron command. So do give that a check out if that's the kind of thing you're into. Not a limerick, but not bad. I'm glad you appreciate Sausagetron's abilities here, even if they are slightly flawed here. Now, the thing about Magic Arena that I actually like is that once you get the maximum of that card, that's it. It's not going to let you get any more. So I don't understand why it's giving me so many of the Call the Eagle spell. What was the other card type here? Dragon, Burb, or Phoenix? Phoenix. Phoenix. Love of sausage. I'm glad you've turned the corner on this, Garlips, because you were turning on Sausagetron recently. I mean, you and Ads, you'd put aside your rivalry on Lowe's Res, over the festive period and January, to be fair, and even Sausagetron had been turned upon by you, but now you're coming back round to him because I've given Sausagetron a voice, thanks to the wonderful guys over at the AI Twitch chat team. Wonderful guys, wonderful guys. Wonder why we called our deck Deck EF anyway. I don't know. So Phoenix. There we go. What is this big boy? I see. Okay, that's interesting. So that's like a super boosted version of the card. Well, let's put that in as our heroic being, because that's an 8 drop, and that's nice to have at the end of the curve. We'll put in a Black Phoenix. Max quantity in deck, 1 of 1. Jeez. That seems like a very good idea. As does putting another copy of that, and another copy. There's consistency. So our curve at the moment is a bit of a mess, to be honest. So we're going to need some 1-drops. So what's going to be our low to the ground creature? I'd recommend that we only end up having 3 of these, because our deck size is 45. So if we end up having 3 low to the ground creatures, that would be good. There's the... So it doesn't search for the creature type there. What a great move. Ah, here is where it all is. Look, see? And of course, because we got the 1-drop filter on, it does that. Right, there we go. So we can actually end up optimizing the deck. Wonderful. That's what we want to see. Train Falcons. Put some Train Falcons in. Deals damage down. Right, that we'll put in. That will be our 3. Have we only got 1 copy? Yeah, we've only got 1 copy of that one. There we go. That makes sense. Then we probably only got 1 copy of the standard Black Phoenix. Right. Well, I think we're good. I think we're good. We're understanding deck building now. We're learning together. We're learning together, chat. Okay. You should meet my northern cousin. He loves mystical and esoteric interests. Wonderful. Your northern cousin. You should meet him. Arcane. Arcane. Ah. Wait a minute. Why, Garlips? Why are you like this? What have you done? This isn't like a normal Wednesday stream, mate. I'm this is a Monday, okay? Right, so now we're going to be searching for Phoenix's. That's all good. We're good on that one. Dragons, what have we got? We've got 1, 2, 2. So we've actually, to be fair, we got. Have we got? Nah, two in the 2 drops aren't too bad. We will need to put something in the sideboards though. A Phoenix Whelp. Another. No, we can't put him. Oh, okay, we can only put him. Oh, of course, because it offers the 3 of them. They discard 1 of them. And then put 1 in. I'm sorry, I'm not giving the rare Monday Magic stream its due respect, and for that I can only apologise. Why you do this to me? Why? Why? What's the deal, man? What's the deal? Right. We've actually got a lot more of these dudes than I was expecting, but it doesn't seem to be letting us to select all of them, I think. There's something about it, I don't know. So, at the moment we've got 1s, 2s, 3s. I think we probably could do with some 4s here or something. And ideally we're looking for some spells, so I think we'll end up putting in... As long as the player you gain beings you gain control +0/+2. That's a nice effect. That one regenerating over 3 turns. It's cool, but at the end of the day, Magic has taught me one thing, and that is life is a resource. But there isn't actually sacking. Like, there isn't life sack in this. And what does Devour do? Destroy damage being. If you do, heal the being to full, and it gains a +1/+1 buff. That's pretty nice. That's a good little buff there. Let's put one of those in the deck. Should we pop 2 in? Let's pop 2 in. That'll make our creatures more effective in combat. Should we put in a 6-drop? I'm guessing there's a limitation as to how many ridiculous things you can put in your deck, I presume. Oh, is that what this is? Based on my level or something like that. Jeez. Proper cut down that one, isn't it? Let's have a look, see what else we got here. So I think there's some sort of rarity limit on this or something? Or power limit? Because there seems to be, like... Let's see what happens when I try to add some... Oh, is it because I've got... Oh. I think I know what's happened. There we go. We turned off the not owned filter. Surely that would be better in a library rather than a... I guess unless you wanted to create the cards, I guess. Ah, well, chuck in a board wipe. Board wipes are funny. I mean, not in Commander. No one laughs in Commander. It's all too serious now in Commander. I'm joking, of course. Commander's my favourite format of all time in Magic. What are these? Is that something we can attach on here? Oh! Take 1 extra damage. Okay, we'll have a look over these then. So that's something that I wasn't aware of. Augments. Okay. Your cheat is disabled. Any cheat you gain is converted into full energy, max 8 on your turn 7 and on every turn after. That's a bit crazy. Whenever you spend all energy, gain cheat 1, your cards can't be discounted by more than 1. Okay. Heal 1 per turn. Every energy not spent heals you for 1 life. Max 3 per turn total. That's pretty nice and low to the ground. If you have unspent energy at the end of your turn, your opponent gains tax 1. Yeah, we'll chuck that on. Get them to have tax. So, we've got 25 and 45. We need to put some other stuff into this share board, so let's put some chaff in there. There we go, some walls. Cheap, low to the ground stuff. It's nice that they're there. The volcanic whelp on the top of in the middle of the curve isn't going to be too bad. Right. I think we could do with some more ones now that we've got a basic structure here. We've got a basic structure of something resembling a deck. And we'll figure out what we can do here. So I think we should probably do with some spells. We'll chuck in some unsummons. Because targeted removal is always funny. Place target active enemy being with energy cost 3 or less on top of its owner's deck. So basically we're fixing their next card draw along with removing a potential threat, especially if they buff that threat, because it looks like a lot of people will be buffing low to the ground creatures early on in the game, and if we can get a way of getting those back up, then that would be nice. But I know that we can't do things on their turn. From what I've played so far, there doesn't seem to be a lot of interaction on their turn. Which is nice for streaming, I suppose, because if it's someone's turn, you can just end up having a good old chat with chat, you know, and keeping an eye on things. Choose 1, remove 1 counter from an active aura, place 2 extra energy, destroy target active aura. That's got some utility to it, so we'll put 3 of those in. And we'll put in a couple of fire beams. So we've got lots of low to the ground stuff. And 32 of 41. Let's put in something... We'll have a look at the top of the curve quick and see what we can put in here. Destroy all active beings except for gods. Can't be destroyed by global spells or ability. We might as well put that in. It's got Sting 3, which means we can activate that and do 3 damage to anything. So being able to do 3 damage on every turn is nice. And we've got the variant version. When this card is destroyed, it deals 4 damage to all enemy beings. Damn. So it's this is pretty OP, to be fair. And it's got Death Touch, and it's got Aerial, and it's got Shield. So any first damage, so it will basically end up taking out most things. So I think, yeah, we should put that in the deck. I think that's a pretty good one. Hey there, Garlips. I heard you're a fan of sausages, just like me. Did you know that the sausage deck in Destiny's Divide is rumored to have the power to make your opponent's controllers spontaneously burst into flames? How cool would that be? Well, you said it was real. Oh, then again, you said it's rumored. Sorry, It's been a long day, okay? Whoa! Welcome on in. Again, Markman. Rolled up with 2 viewers. Cheers, muchly. Thank you for popping on in. What were you playing, Markman? What were you playing? I hope it was a video game. I played a video game once. And thank you also for choosing to bring your community into the stream here today. So thank you. Finish up your typing of the Red Dead run. How was it? Did you beat the Garlips? I dare to ask. Did you beat Garlips? Are you the top of the board already? You finally did beat Chapter 6, and congratulations. It's been quite some time. 3rd at the moment. Oof. Probably had me beat on hits before that. That's fair. I'm looking forward to, I'm really looking forward to my run on Typing the Dead. I'm away this weekend. I'm actually going down south, ain't I? I'm gonna go back down to the rural area that I lived in, the wonderful world of the south coast of England. I am comfortable with how mediocre a typer I is. I is also as hyper. I type the T's and I drink the keys, and I'm hoping that it's going to be a good run on Typing the Dead. I've got to be honest, right? Okay, my main worry, my main concern with you all is that the sound of the keys is going to be very, very loud and very, very annoying. And I'm going to be very aware of that. And I'm going to be trying to soften my types as a result. I will be trying to type softly because I will be worried about making too much noise on the keys. And that's a real concern for me, okay? And I don't know what I'm going to do with that, okay? I don't know. I don't know why I was a crab all the way through that as well. I was just doing this, and now I'm a crab. Okay? Help me. Please. So, we need to figure out what we're going to go with as well. I think a board wipe. A board wipe. So we've got 3 things at the very top of the curve. And one of them's a board wipe. Everyone loves a board wipe. We haven't got any 7s in here. That's nice, because I like being able to reuse my hero power. Being able to reuse a hero power is a nice thing to do. 36 of 41, so we've got a little bit of space left. You'll be okay, Mr. Bat. Clack, 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 that gat, gat, brap, brap, and so on. Yes, you know what I'm saying, fam. And all that jazz. Yeah. Broop, broop. And all that. Yes. 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 Never gonna stop me. Yeah. Here's another variant, and look at this. While active, sets the base power and defense of all other active beings to 4. I was looking at this earlier, and what's the burn on this one? When this card is destroyed, it deals 6 damage to the enemy hero. That's nice. That's just a nice little extra on top of that, isn't it? While active, sets the base power and defense of all other active beings to 4. That's basically the same as that, but that's got a bigger body, hasn't it? 5, 5, and 5, 6. Yeah, just a bigger body. That's nice. That's immune to damage. That's nice. I like being immune to damage. When it goes berserk, it goes +1, -1, so that's nice. That gets even stronger. And it can't be targeted until it attacks. Let's chuck one of those in. Oh boy, this deck is really a mess, isn't it? Parasite. Choose one effect when a being activates an ability. Deal 4 damage to that being, or void the ability until the end of turn. Let's put a Parasite in. And another one. And another one. We'll pop on a shield wall. Oh, we've hit our limit. We've hit our limit. That's it. Let's rock out with deck EF now. There we go. Look, it's our active deck now. Look. And it does a little wiggle. Woo, woo, woo. Sorry, I'll stop now. Right, let's take on the AI. Easy owl. Let's start first. What should we prevent them from having? I hated shield wall last time. Let's get rid of shield wall. And we've lost that now. That's fine. So in our first hand, let's have a look here. 1, 2, 2. We've got... That's a pretty decent first hand. We've got a turn 1 play. We've got a turn 2 play. We had a turn 1 play in there as well. And that's only going to reduce 1 damage. So that's cool. Let's bring that out. And yeah, turn. I'm a little bit more happy with this deck because it's got 4 ofs and it's got more, or sorry, 3 ofs and it's got more of a mess. And as we all know, the messes are far better here. We've got a trained falcon. Yeah, let's bring out the eagles. There we go. Nice spell there. And we can unsummon the mage. Get out of here, mage.
Need to move quickly.
No damage. Cool. But the thing is because it's attacked, it's gone up by 1. Let's bring out... Oh, actually, what we got here? Thunderstorm. Deal 2 damage to all active beings. Deal 2 damage to all burrowed beings. That's great. That's going to kill the burb. But it won't... Actually, no. Will it kill... Yeah, it will kill the other 2 burbs if they come out as well. It shouldn't be out... Oh, Thunderstorm, I suppose. That makes sense thematically.
Well met.
If we're going to lose that anyway, we might as well do that. There we go. 1 damage. It just ends up reducing it all the time. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I've no energy left.
See, there's the thunderstorm. We've lost it all. We lost it all. Right, King Silly Ass. It's a shame that I should have played should have played that Tree of Life Protection, shouldn't I? Well, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Just do 3 damage straight to the face. And 2 damage. No? Oh. There we go. It adds tax. That's bad. I could take the equipment, I suppose. Or is that only beings that affects? Yeah, beings only. Let's whip out a Tree of Life's Protection. Makes the bird stronger on that bit. Not that I'm worried about its life being lost, but at the end of the day, it's still nice to make them buff, isn't it? Oh no, there's a wolf and a burb. What will they do? Well, they're outspeeding us on this. We could aura burn that, so... There you go, that's gotten rid of that equipment. Can I not attack with it? Oh, there we go. That was weird. It wasn't allowing me to click on it. We can get hit by 4. We're going to do 7, so we're outspeeding them on damage still, just, I think? Well, that is not good. That's going to take out the bird. We can bring out our big boy. End the turn there. It's 22 to 19. 1 damage. The Viking's annoying because it's always going to end up coming... it's basically going to end up coming back. So let's unsummon that. That'll leave us with 6. Excuse me. Target invalid. Has it got Shroud? I guess it's got Shroud or something. Bring out a Shadow Harpy or the Thunder Phoenix. Guess that's going to do 2 damage to the bird. Take down the Viking a little bit more to 6. Not that it's a problem that we can take out those. We'll do some damage with the... because we've got to attack the Viking first. The Viking's going to come back. Without guard, so now we can attack straight to the face. Oh, wait, what? How? Just when I think... I was thinking to myself, oh, I'm getting closer and closer to understanding this game now. I'm getting closer and closer. No! So, the bird is ideally what we want to end up... dealing with at the end there. Let's bring out the big 8. Because it's scary, you see, and I like scary things. Right, finally, that thing's gone. Right. There we go, that's that done. We can activate Berserk. Attack, attack, attack. Leaves them on 2. Nothing else on there. End turn. We should have this. We should. Oh, 3 or less. Yeah, of course. So now it's useless. And that's 4. Yeah, of course. Okay, that's fair. Everything will become a 4, which is fine for the Harpy. What can survive 9 damage here? Oh yeah, we can just win. That's totally a thing that we can do. I forget that there's no... You don't really do blockers in this. They have to have guard. No idea how much XP I've gained. That does nothing. It does nothing. Energy unlocked? This is the final major game mechanic, and a crucial one at that. Energy augments can subtly change your gameplay strategy, helping you maximize their value. With a variety of offensive, defensive, and oppressive options, there are no limitations on which augment you can select for any deck. Be sure to experiment with various combinations, as the gameplay experience of a single deck can be significantly transformed by your choice of energy augment. I've got most of these already, mate. We'll pick up another one of those. No, I've already... No, oh, no. Right. You're going to make me do this, aren't you? Yeah. Drag it into there. Save and exit. Great! Now try playing a match with your new energy equipped. If you select an energy augment that necessitates a unique approach to energy spending, remember to consider this when playing your cards. Cool. Cheers. Cheers, mate. Oh, let's have a look. Reward pack. Let's have a look at the reward pack. We've got a reward pack. It's got things in it. Orb. Guardian. Wave. Fire. And Incinerate. Can we get a closer up view of these cards when we've opened the packs? No. No, you cannot. Sorry, my phone was going off like mad there. I just wanted to make sure 100% that everything was fine. Everything does seem to be fine. I'm not scared. Right, okay, so quick real talk, okay. I've ended up having a very weird thing happen today. Basically on Threads. I don't know if you know what Threads are. It's a very weird website. I ended up posting a really awful selfie, and I mean, this is an awful, awful selfie. I mean, you consider what I'm working with already. So I took a picture, I uploaded it on there, and now I've got a load of bots. I presume bots. Can I access Threads to my Zune? I presume you can. If you've got a custom firmware on your Zune, you should have a browser on there. I'm not too sure what version of Opera you can get on Zunes now, but you should be able to get on Threads. I don't think the experience will be great, but you can certainly give it a shot. I mean, if I ever dug out my old Palm Pilot, I would probably end up trying to access some modern websites on that. I do miss my Palm Pilot. It was a Sony Vaio. It was great. It had a glass front on it. You could flip it over. Really, really nice, comfortable stylus to work with. It was, I loved it. It was a great little bit of fun. But yeah, I ended up getting a load of bots follow me today, and I've had a string, just a string, which, because it's Threads, do you get it? Do you get it? I've just had a string of just random follows today, and it's not stopped. It's like just follows and follows, and I don't get what's going on today. I've gone from like less than 200 followers, and I'm now at 305. So that's a weird... It's been a weird day on Threads, is what I'm saying. I don't know why that's happened. Someone keeps replying the same thing over, so I presume that bot's broken. This, by the way, was the picture. That was the picture, by the way. That's... Yeah. Oh. Open all. Let's have a look at what random avatar we've gotten. I hope it's Aang. You what, mate? What did you say to me? Excuse me? Mate? Oh, 2 cards, items in the pack. Let's have a look and see what's in there. I think that's a new end card for the game you're playing. That's why the bots are excited. Beautiful. I called you Treebeard, mate. There we go. Look, that's a pretty funky avatar. Look. Like, they've got red eyes and they're like, oh. I've got a cool helmet as well. And we've got 50 crystals. That's the currency in this. But obviously not the premium currency. They want you to buy gold. That's fair. They've got an economy to run. So I can't actually change my avatar. So they've given me avatars, but I can't change them. Cool. So at the moment, I'm seeing a lot of promise in here. There's bones. There's like certainly bones of a decent card game in here, but I don't know whether or not that's going to end up being enough in the competitive card market, because yes, there is a competitive online game market, because you've got the big ones such as Magic Arena and Hearthstone. But then you've got the traditional client of Magic, which is Magic Online, and they just gave a code away that ended up giving you most of the cards in the game, so you could just end up going and building whatever you wanted. Play casually versus random opponents. I'm hoping this is real people we're going to be facing off against, but at the moment we're still waiting for an opponent. Oh, we'll see what we get. Whilst we do that, let's have a quick look. Let's see what we can get Sausagetron to say. I'm feeling like we can ask Sausagetron a question. Let's ask him a question. Why are the bots after me today, Sausagetron? Please help. Please. We'll see. I have the secret ketchup recipe. Ah.
Ooflop my sausage, the bots are after you because they can't resist the smell of fresh meat. Stay strong and keep your wits about you. Remember, the well-cooked sausage is their worst nightmare.
Thanks, Sausagetron. Thanks. Since you're a bot, does that mean you're into fresh meat? I worry. I worry. Oh. As is typical for an early access version, you may encounter game-breaking bugs, interactions between cards that are not completely done, as well as other glitches or bugs. We are not planning on wiping the collections and player progress, so feel free to build up your profile. Please report any bugs you encounter on our Discord channel under the section General and #Bugs channel. Link on the top of our webpage, destiniesdivide.com. Leave your suggestions in our suggestions channel. Thank you for giving our game a try, and enjoy! Wait a minute, that was against AI and it's still... That was one of the bugs they were talking about, wasn't it? Always start first. I'm just that excitable. Bugger off, shield wall. I don't like you. Get that 7 out of there. That 4's better. Get a free bird. Get a free bird. I should be able to flick them on like that. Start nice and aggressive. Orb. Don't need a board wipe right now. Let's go with the big thing. Although that's still... Yeah, that's still pretty cool. But it's I don't need a board wipe right now. There we go. We'll take the wall. Alright, mate. Keep your air on. Need to move quickly. Yeah, sure, mate. Sure. Trolling Firebird. After attacking, gains a +1/+0 buff. I love that card. That was a fun card last time. Yeah, boy. Pack. We could ping off the mage, get rid of that. That would draw them a card, and it's not really going to do too much damage. Okay, cool. Phew. Or maybe I put too many board wipes in, you know? I didn't think that would be a thing I would say, but I'm getting to that position. I've put in too many board wipes. Putting too many board wipes. 5 damage right away, look at that. Oh no. It's another magician. Choose one effect when a being activates. Okay, so I need an one that would have an active ability. I could play Tree of Life Protection, I suppose. Not much else I can play. So yeah, let's do that. We get shield as well, which is nice. And yeah, we'll end turn there. There we go. Well, we've ended the turn. Isn't that nice? So the Wednesday stream of... Oh no.
Are you certain?
This is the last thing you'll ever see!
Take my energy.
See, the thing is, I can use that and take their card. Oh no, we've got an ad break. I am so sorry, guys. Best thing is, once I can play that, if I can devour a being with it... Oh, jeez. That wasn't very nice. We can aura burn that, or I can start the APEP madness, or I can do that. I can bring out Nether, the Ancient Phoenix. I get to draw 2 cards. That's gonna do. That's a board wipe, so that's always funny. That has an active ability. It's not actually gonna go off, I believe. Yeah, deal 4 damage to whenever they activate an ability. Can we aura burn that? So that's off the board. Only got 3 left. We can. Uh-oh. There we go. It's weird sometimes. It won't let you click on things. You have to right click first and then click on it, and then it will allow you to click on it. Which is fun, you know? Actually, to be fair, we'll do damage to the Viking. Oh, that did not work how I expected it to. But I have got that ability back. It's at least something. That didn't go how I was expecting. I thought Devour would just end up doing, like, if the creatures had any damage, it would just damage it and that's it. Take it, eat it. Didn't realise it would end up being an active combat phase. Well, as Crush 40 once ended up saying, you live and observe. Well, that human's going to be annoying. So that can bugger off back to the shared pile. The Viking can't kill that. So, I don't get this sometimes, like how that's still alive. How many times do I need to keep attacking it to kill it? Oh my, it did 3 damage. It's a crazed centipede. Set everything to 4, which would include my Phoenix, which I don't want to go going down to 4. We've got a discount on this. We might as well play the Trained Falcon. Another Trained Falcon. Oh, it's the Shield Wall. I should have picked the Aura Destroy. Oh well. Live and learn, you know. Live and learn. Get Devour, which would be pretty funny. Do that. Use up some of the monies. Use up some of it. The energies, the manas. I'd quite like my Phoenix back, to be honest. Thank you. Unsummon. I was bigging that card up initially. It's not very good in the late game. It's pretty useless in the late game, to be fair. Yeah, and of course it doesn't kill it. Oh, it does kill it. Oh my god, it's done. It's dead. Oh, finally. Next turn's going to go off, mate. We've got so many cards in hand. It's just, you won't believe it. That was 9 damage. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, buddy, we'll get a bird out. We'll aura burn as well. So, that's got 9. That's going to absolutely wreck anything. But, if I can do 1 damage to that... destroy a damaged being. But the thing is that it doesn't just... it also attacks... it attacks back, which is not what I wanted, you know? Because it's quite a big boy. Let's just swing out with everything. The music's pretty, like, swelling in this. I like that. A fire beam? Oof. Well, it's a good thing I'm hopefully ending it this turn. Fire beam. Egg mayonnaise sandwich. Ah. So there's a thing about magic. There's a thing about magic that I really like. And it's the silliness at the end of a match. Where, let's say you've had a really good match. Sorry, I didn't mean to go to that camera just yet. Apologies. That's a spoiler for in a few minutes, okay? When I remember to do it, okay? So, in Magic, there's a really great thing where at the end of a match, let's say you've had a really hard fought contest, you've built a really excellent board. Your opponent hasn't conceded. In fact, sometimes they'll actually go, all right, like, you've won the match, go on, I'll let you end up doing this. And they just go absolutely ham, and they end up swinging everything at you. Obviously, it's a bit cheeky if you end up doing that and then you counterspell it. I mean, that is technically something you can do. If you can end up doing a counter, well done, you've played poker and Magic. It's a cheeky thing to do, but the gentleman way of doing it is if you've ended up being in a position where you are definitely going to lose, it's just like, okay, go ahead, swing out, like, do as much damage as possible, because it's cool sometimes just to see how big the number can be, like how negative your health can go. So it's a bit sad sometimes you can't end up doing that in some of these card games, because it's just a weird little thing. It's just a bit of fun. Right, I'll take on the AI again, see how that goes on. Come on, AI, let's see how you do. Come on. Ah, you can devour your own beings. Okay, I guess that's, you can self-sack and then you can buff them. You'll have to do a damage spell first to end up damaging everything and then devour everything. Are we just taking on the same deck over and over again? Because that would be very disappointing if so. Let's roll with it. Oh yeah, that's the other thing about this. It doesn't let you end up rearranging your cards. I want the bird. Hey? Oh yeah, that would cost 2, didn't it? And cost reduction took it down to 1. So it just put me ahead by a turn. That's nice. Sorry, I will remember some things in this game. I can't promise you that I will. Let's get the trolling firebird out, and then we'll get the Valley Eagle out as well. There we go, look at that. That's pack effect has taken effect. Isn't that glorious? Summon Protector. It will summon a golem. Equal to your maximum active energy. That can be silly, that can. That can get out of hand. I'm worried about that. That's going to be a very scary ability. That wasn't very nice. I like that burb. Because we'll be able to bring that out ahead of curve next turn on 4. 45 versus 42. We need to keep swinging. That is at least something, I think, in this, that I will hopefully become more aggressive, and I might take that across into MTG, especially in Commander. I've had situations where I've had like counter spells and I've had artifact destruction or enchantment destruction in my hand, and I've just been like, no, I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to hold on for this just in case there's something even more scary. Forgetting that the scary thing can end up being a result of leaving the other things on the board and not going and being aggressive about it.
Additional support requested.
Thunderspell is not very nice. There's that golem, look at it. With 4 health. Oh. Alright, we'll play that. That'll do 2 damage. That's half the job done. volcanic whelp. And it's doing 1 damage straight to the face. I'm scared now. At least I can shut that down. Yeah, we might as well take out the little dragon. Actually, no. We can just swing straight to the face, can't we? And if it activates its ability, then it just kills itself. Which is fine with me. Fire beam. There we go. Wall's gone as well. Wow, okay. That's all the phoenixes gone from the decks. Those thunder phoenixes, because that's 2 in the grave. But we can start bringing out our big boy. Let's bring out our big boy then. Alright, we got 4. Yeah, we can do 4 straight away. We're outpacing them now. Notice they're not activating their sting now. I don't want... actually, yeah, no, I don't want you to have that. That can go away. You know what? I'm actually going to take that. Thanks for that, mate. I really appreciate that. That's really nice of them to offer me that creature. Almost clicked end turn there, like a donut. Right, there we go. It's weird that you've got to right click sometimes.
Damage sustained.
That wasn't very nice, was it? That was a big boulder. So that's going to come back eventually. Right, we'll try and use it right this time, okay? That's got 3, it can't do it. I need a boost before it can do it. And the wolf will die straight off the bat. We'll try and use Devour. It's not been damaged. Yeah, ability target invalid because I can't. So I can't even do enough damage just to take it down a little bit. Irksome. The demon can take out. The dragon can take out the demon. Right, that's all fine then. That's all fine. We're all good there. Jungle remedies. Look for the jungle remedies. There we go, the Phoenix is back again, see? And I get 2 cards as well, that's even better. I can pay 2 extra energy and I can end up... Oh, yeah, let's do that. Let's get that out of the way. Get that out of there. Get that nonsense out of there. That's got 7 life. That's madness, isn't it? Look at that. That's a big boy, isn't it? That's a big boy. Oh, but we can give that. Isn't that nice? Look at that. They're all a little bit tougher now. Tougher now. That's good. That's good. Alright, yeah, let's do some to that. Then we can use Devour. There we go. Penalty was triggered by your action. I think that was what it came up with. I'm so confused. Right. I'll save that for next turn when I can take advantage of it.
Need to move quickly.
Just whip out some damage. We'll end turn there. Oh, did Parasite trigger on my... on that?
Embrace me.
Parasite... Oh, I think Parasite might be affecting my creatures as well. That's not quite what I wanted. That's exactly the opposite of what I wanted, really. We'll put out the mysterious MILF.
Your defeat is certain.
Well, we've won this already, actually.
Critical damage sustained.
Imagine it being 3 o'clock in the morning. You're playing this. Victory. Jesus Christ. You're blind. You're blind for the rest of your life. You can't be dealing with a game that ends up blooming that loud, you know? I know they're trying to build hype whenever you end up having a thing happen. Oh, is this how we equip our avatars? Please let me... Can I equip my avatars? Look, I've got a cool one with a little... She's got a little cool thing on. She's going, oh. I've also got this one as well. Look at... Oh, let's equip that one. He's got a little crown on and everything. Because I thought... Because you click on here, it takes you to here. So it's in the collections you can do it. Alright, I see. I've got no card backs. What about card skins? Oh, here we go. Look at this. We got a card skin. Sigrid. Let's put a card skin on. Got any others? No, I don't think so. No, in this game it's... Oh, here we go. Obtained. Yeah, just one. There we go. Leader of Men. Oh, I'll equip that. Obtained. See, for cards... For deck building, it just ends up only showing you obtained. It defaults to it, which I thought it was going to do for this one, but no, apparently not. Apparently not. What's that doing? Oh, there we go. Is there any more dailies? Complete 5 games. I think we can do that. Time remaining, 1 minute. Oh, no. Got a minute to complete a game. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. I'm pressing on that button there, and that is for the online, but we didn't find an opponent last time. And I'm hoping we find one here. Actually, I'm sorry, I've just realised I've been on main cam whilst I did all of that, so I'm deeply sorry. Deeply sorry. So we're searching for an opponent now. I'm not getting anything at the moment. Let's play versus AI. It'd be nice if I could select a higher difficulty AI. I'm guessing it might adjust it eventually. Maybe? Let's see what our opening hand is. Dump the elf. Get the elf again anyway. We can play the patrolling firebird turn 1. I think we'll do that. That is not a nice contrast. Green zone. I'm running out of time. Mate, we still had half the time left. What are you even saying, my friend? What? What happened? They've just got a load of men out. A lot of men. I'd rather have a burb, please. Mark of Death. Destroy an active target with energy cost 4 or less. Okay, so that's what it was.
Are you certain?
For 2 extra energy, I can get rid of it permanently. Guess I'll do that. Stop them from being able to do... Excuse me? 1, 2, 3. Pay 2 extra energy, destroy target. So let me do... Not enough... Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Cancel. Now that's stupid. 2 damage to all active beings. That would include my creatures and give them a massive advantage. So let's just take that then. Let's swing out. Oh, shield ball, look at that. We get a free burb. There we go, and yeah, we might as well boost Thunderbird. That's the only one that can attack back, so let's do that. Oh, it's already attacked. Oh, it came in this turn, sorry. I'm not very smart sometimes, you see. Is that really the one you wanted to take for this turn? Weird decision. I suppose it would boost the bird anyway. Let's get the shield ball out of here. I guess that's one of those cards that doesn't work like they're expecting it to work at the moment. Do a load of damage, I suppose. Got a right click. Leaves only the wolf. And we can just swing out. Yeah, turn. I think this game would probably benefit, and I know this is going to sound weird because it's not really something you would end up having. It's an actual story mode. Nemesis the Just would probably actually be the first time we can play that and actually have it do something, which is boost everything to end up having 4 on there. Whoa! A story mode wouldn't be too bad in this, like an active story mode that ended up having a full thing that you ran through. Yeah, it's hurt the demon, that gets rid of guard. Swing through the air. Because they seem to be designing a load of characters and stuff, and I have no idea what's going on. But they need to have some way of getting you familiar with all these things. And the building up of card mechanics. Yeah, we can bring out Nether this turn. Yeah, that's a decent next round. And if things go absolutely horribly, I can back to dust everything. The Viking's going to stop us from attacking directly. But we can... Yeah, that can survive the attack. There we go. And then we can just... Still not? There we go. Down to 11. That's not very nice. Oh, this one could be close. What have we got here that's cheap? A lot of things there. So wait a minute, unsummoned's worse than the one that actually throws them directly to the bin. I know it messes with a draw as well, but that doesn't seem to be a play here. Like being able to mess with their draws. I know how that sounds now. That's not what I meant. But but being able to mess with their card draw, like, it's... What's more annoying here? I think it's going to be that we can't even get rid of the volcanic whelp. I suppose we could unsummon... Just unsummon the bird. Get rid of that. I can go away. Should we fire beam or should we call the eagles? Actually, no, we can do both, can't we? And we've got devour. Yeah, stuff it. We'll call the eagles. And then we'll just swing out to win. Oh no! Spin! Spin the bird! Spin the bird card! Spin the bird card! Spinning it in the background. Spin the bird card! Spin the bird card! Spinning it in the background. There we go. So we've done all the daily challenge now, haven't we? Oh no, we haven't. We didn't do it in time. Oh, we did. Hooray! Complete. Time remaining. Oh, that's 1 minute 21. That's 1 hour and 21 minutes. Because it's almost midnight. Well, it's an hour and a bit till midnight. It's been a long day, okay? Got a reward pack. Let's see what we've got here. Something sparkly. Lightning energy augment. Oh, no way. That's what I've always wanted. The Man-Eater. Something's odd about that art. The Man-Eater. Let's have a look at that card properly. So it's supposed to be chewing on a bone. It doesn't look quite right. There's something wrong about it. There's something just a little bit... I don't know. There's not... I don't know if it's the perspective or something about it. There's just something a little bit off about it. I mean, I know it's a horror image. Of course, there's supposed to be something horror about it. Like, it's supposed to be something off about it. It's just there's something... I don't know. Yeah, odd. Who are you? Whisper the Unrelenting. Rally of the Wolf. Oh, that's cool. So a wolf tribal deck. We do own that one. So we've got four cool dudes now. So the value up in the top is their health, as you've probably already guessed. But so what is the point of having over 3 of any card? Why isn't it automatically removing them? Like with this one here, you're only ever able to end up equipping one and having one. So why would I need multiple copies of it? And why would the game give me the option to disenchant or break them down or something like that? Why would it give me the option if there wasn't something that could end up being that the cards would be used for? Like what? It sounds weird, but if there isn't a point to having more than 3 of a card, why would the game give you more than 3 of a card? I could have like 100 of one card, but I'll only ever be able to equip 3 into a deck. Unless they're planning on additional modes where you can have 2 of these in a deck. But I don't understand how that would work in a game. There's something very odd about it. It needs... There's work... There's a lot of work to be done here. I don't know whether that's going to translate into a great game at the other end of it, but there's promise. There's definitely promise here. I like the idea of having energy just be something that's a constant that you'll always end up having, and it ascends, so the match will build up and crescendo. Like, as I said earlier, there's always been that issue with Magic the Gathering where if you get mudder flooded or if you get mana screwed, then you kind of feel like a damp squid around the table, especially if you're not playing anything like Commander and you're just waiting turn after turn after turn and you can do nothing, and you're just praying that the next card that you draw is going to be something good. And people have been trying to figure out a way to fix Magic in that way for donkey's years, and there's been formats and ideas, and it's always come back to, well, if you get stuffed in a match, you get stuffed in a match. You should have mulliganed better. You should have ended up building your deck better, crafting it better, or sometimes it just doesn't go to plan. Now, I don't know whether we should do one more match. I don't know. Kind of feeling like we could do one more, but then again, it's just going to be against the AI, which is the problem. We'll click on multiplayer one more time. We'll see if we get a match. We'll see if we get a match. If we do, wonderful, tremendous. If we don't, that's life. That's what all the people say. Oh my god! It's happening. Let's see who we got. Korosif. Lost the coin toss. Okay. Got no stickers. Can send a little smiley face though. That's cool. You don't get a shield wall, mate. As cool as that card is a very expensive opening hand. So let's drop the 8 and the 7 for the time being. Cool, we got one plate. And we might as well bring out the magician as well. And cool turn. I'm sending a friendly hello. It's nice to say hello, isn't it? That still costs way too much. We've got nothing else we can do this turn, so let's just attack with one here. There we go. And yeah, I think we'll call turn there. There's nothing else we can do. We can do that, but that will kill our own creatures. That'd just be stupid. I can tell that that's what they're going to probably do on their next turn, which is completely fair. Actually, they can't do it because I've taxed them. Right, so this turn I can't really do that. Well, I've got another one, so... Oh, I've not got enough energy. Oh, they taxed me as well. Fair play. Fair play, mate. Well done, well done. Good going, good going. Right. We're both taxing, of course. We're both slowing each other down by one turn. Oh, no! A board wipe. I put too many board wipes in. Why did I put in so many board... I was expecting so many more uses of board wipes. Right, I think... I don't want them to get the volcanic whelp, so we'll bring that out till we get the volcanic whelp. That removes the last thing in there. Might as well just do the sting. There we go, and we'll end the turn there. This is a massive hand, and I can't... The other thing that annoys me is like I can't rearrange cards in between turns, and I can't do it on my turn either. I can't just go, oh, I'm just going to rearrange the order of the cards here. And this did? No? No, I didn't. Right, so we've got access to 4 mana. We've got King Silly Ass. Good old King Silly Ass. There we go, we got our Phoenix out. Our first of many. And they can send it back. They can send that to the shared board. They can do that. If they so wished. They haven't said hello back. That's a shame. That's okay though. Not everyone is going to say hello to you who says hello to you on the internet. And that's fine because it is terrifying to see people on the internet. Especially when they shout hello at you. Let's see what's happening here. It's a trained falcon. Unlike the untrained falcons you sometimes see. It's terrifying me in the sky. That's an earth blast. There we go. That's utter destruction there with the earth blast. We're going to throw out a phoenix again. That's going to be 2 damage straight to their faces. Well, their creatures' faces. That's terrible for them. We could have unsummoned it, but stuff that. We don't want to be doing that. We just want to destroy everything. No way. Oh, the energy is back. It's theirs. Oh my goodness, what are they going to do with it? 5 energies to play with. What will they do? They bring out a Dark Ranger. No way. It's shrouded. I can do nothing about it. But its power right now is not enough to take out the mighty Thunder Phoenix. I can't even unsummon it. Unsummon has been the most useless card in my deck so far. I hate it so much. Right, let's bring out the Phoenix. What a hand we've got at the moment. We can just destroy everything. What a wonderful time. They're going to try and throw my card back into the shared folder. See if they do that. Let's see if they remember that ability. No, they just Earth Blast it, but it's okay. It will be back soon. Can't believe it. We've actually got an actual online match. My heart is pumping, as it normally does, to keep me alive. A thunder whelp. A dragon whelp, sorry. A match. I can't believe it. An actual match, Axton. Welcome on in. I can't believe it. A match that's online. I can't believe it either. We could extinction event, but that would destroy our own creatures, and that would be a very silly thing to do. We have got a Black Phoenix. We're going to play a monster here. King Silly Ass's Manticore. He's got a very silly ass. I'm going to do 3 damage straight to the face. What is this technology? Mate, it's the internet. I can't believe it either. We're going to kill that little dragon. We don't like that little shite orc. It's dead. How are you doing anyway, Axton? You doing well? You enjoying a Monday? I can't believe it's Monday and I'm doing an internet stream. How's your Monday gone? Oh, going actually. It's nice and in the middle of the day for you right now. So I'm hoping your day is going very well. I had a day once as well. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to click end turn. They're probably sitting there going, you bastard. It's an okay Monday. Well, not a manic Monday. Do you wish it was Sunday? Can't believe they killed my Thunder Phoenix. Well, at least the Dark MILF is now being able to be taken out. Dark _ elf, don't forget. Dark _ elf. That's its actual name. Never forget. Dark _ elf. It does feel a bit unfair at the moment that I've got all of these like rare cards and premium cards right now, and I'm versing people who have probably just ended up picking up the game. Should I feel bad? I suppose I should. I suppose. Yeah, let's do that damage there, and then we'll end up... Oh, that actually did more than I was expecting. Okay, that's cool. Probably burn or something. Okay, yeah. It does more damage. I'm not sure. I'm very confused, Axton. Okay, can you help me here? Dark _ elf is our Bay, and we're gonna unfortunately have to get rid of her because she's restoring the hero, and we can't have that. 5 attack. What are you gonna take out? No, you're not gonna take out my King Silly Ass, are you? No, not my silly ass. Don't take out my silly ass. Oh no, just straight to the face. Alright, that's cool. Crisis averted. I didn't need to panic there as much as I was doing. I've got 2 board wipes, and so far none of those board wipes have been particularly useful. I don't like you having that demon on the field, so get rid of that. And that's them conceded. They conceded. Bless them. Bless them. Sorry, I really should take my foot off of here, but it's like, that's how I usually end up working. I've actually got a problem with a part of my desk where I keep putting my foot there and it's actually pulled away, like the stuff that goes on top of wood. Cheap wood. MDF wood and stuff like that. But there we go. That was a game on the internet that we played with our lovely Deck EF deck. which was a mess initially. But it's, I'm actually pretty happy with where that is now. I am removing the unsummons though. I thought they would be more useful, but so far they've been useless. Fire Beam has been pretty good. Aura Burn's been pretty good, except for the fact that that's wrong. It says pay 2 extra energy, but it's actually 3 extra energy because it seems to be some weird element within it. I don't get why it's doing that. Call the Eagles has been pretty cool, if a little useless. Shadow Harpy's actually been alright. What else was it that I wasn't... Yeah, I'm not overly keen on Parasite. We'll drop that down to one of a kind. One of a kind! Most of these other ones have been pretty cool. I've been pretty happy. The top of the curve's been a little bit too... It's been coming up a little bit too much. So I think I might need to put in something a little bit cheaper. Well, I say a little bit cheaper. Something cheaper that I can end up having more consistently pop up and actually be useful. So let's see what we got here. I don't think we got anything else that's really going to be affected by our cost reduction. So just to give you a quick overview, Axton. You've got a main hero. Then this ends up affecting what sort of deck you kind of build around it. So this one here has place target active being into the shared board. So if I use that, I can throw anything into the shared board where I can steal that card. And the first Dragon Burb or Phoenix played on my turn costs 1 less. So that's a cost reduction. So I should really be looking at those 3 creature types. And that's what I kind of want to go with. So Phoenix. They haven't put it in alphabetical order, by the way. And look, there's high_human. That's always a fun one. I love me a high_human. Burb. And... what was it? Dragon. There we go. Are you on the website? Oh, I do enjoy looking at it. Sorry, my conversational skills talking about the game are not as good. But yeah, it's... The nice thing about it is that it doesn't end up having the mana issues that Magic has, where like you find yourself in a situation when you can't play a lot. But that's... I kind of end up appreciating that part of the game. But it is nice that every single terms, mana issues are bad. Yeah. They can end up really restricting you, and it's the fact that this one ends up having an automatic increase of mana each turn. You can end up using like tax abilities, like this lightning energy augment. If I go and find it now. Actually, I can't because I've got all those things on. But we can quickly throw in some stuff into our deck so that we can end up having that. No. Nothing else. Oh! I was just talking about not putting in more expensive creatures, but that is pretty tempting. And that can freeze stuff. But again, that's maybe a bit too high. I've only got 1/5. Let's throw that in there. But yeah, you've got these energy augments, and they end up having different effects on the game. Yes. I haven't gone for that yet. I know that that's always been a thing in card games, but I've never really ended up being tempted by that. Like, I didn't like that in Triple Triad on Final Fantasy VIII. I get that some people are really into that, but it's never been something that's really appealed to me. These are the energy augments, by the way, and they all have a different little effect that can end up affecting how much, well, what your mana does at the end of turn, usually. So whenever you spend all energy, draw a card. For every consecutive activation, take 1 extra damage. So you end up taking more damage for that tax. If you have unspent energy at the end of your turn, your opponent gains tax 1. So whatever amount you've got left is how much less energy your opponent starts with. So that's where you can start to be a little bit of a knob there. These are the commander creatures. So essentially, if you look at the card, it should give you an idea of what tribe they'll be. So obviously, Wolf's on that one. And this one's orcs, but you don't really start with a lot of orcs. The problem this game has is that when you first start it, it gives you a starter deck. And then it says, with no extra information, by the way, pick an avatar or pick a main card here, and if you pick the wrong one, the starter deck you've got is going to be useless for ages because there's going to be no synergy. The only reason I ended up doing alright on this is because the developer ended up chucking me a load of card packs and I just ended up opening them all. Yeah. So my first one I picked was actually this one. And I didn't have many orcs, so that kind of limited like the effectiveness of that ability. Like the restrictor friendly being very cool, but first orcs played on your turn cost 1 less. That should be something you're getting consistently almost every turn. Like there will be 1 or 2 turns where you don't get draw an orc, but on the whole you should be getting a boost from that. Like this one with its dragon, bird and phoenix, you're more likely to have one of those things in your starter deck. Like you will have a dragon, you will have a bird, so you will get more effectiveness with that. So it makes more sense to pick that as your first commander on there. Take control of an active enemy being until end of turn. It gains speed. First demon played on your turn costs 1 less. So you can see the issue here with the way that they've structured the opening of the game. It was very lucky that I had all of those packs. Oh, save and exit. Well, oh, I haven't actually filled in the rest of the deck. That's on me. I'm not going to trust the autofill function. I'm going to look through some 1-drops and see what else we can get. Sabertooth Panda. Panda? Sabertooth Panda? I should be off to bed soon. Sabertooth Panther. Destroys any active being with a guard it attacks. So 1-1. So that's pretty nice. It's a nice thing to just throw at your opponent's face. So we'll chuck 2 of those in. That should be fine. The thing that's really nice is that you end up having this additional thing here. Oh, sorry, we've got an advert. I'll explain the shared board once Axton gets back. So yeah, hopefully you're doing quite well today. I'm going to be wrapping up the stream fairly soon, so not too much longer after the ad break ends. I will be wrapping up the stream. I was like, Panda? Oh, you're not actually on the ad break, so that's fantastic. Well done, Axton. Well done. It just tells me when there's an ad break in progress and stuff. But you're a streamer. Why am I explaining this? I'm an idiot. But yeah, I ended up saying Panda like an absolute muppet. But the thing that I really like about this is that there is a shared board. So you both put in 3 cards at the start of the match. And then you go, I don't like that one. And then the other 2 end up going into a combined set of 4. So usually I like getting rid of the shield wall because I just don't like seeing that pop up. So you can either pop creatures or spells or anything that you want in there. And that's pretty nice. I like that. So I like the ability of the shared board. So at the moment I've got the Magician of Nin because it's cheap. Orchestra City Wall because it's cheap. So and a Volcanic Whelp because it's a 4-drop and it's pretty nice because not everyone's going to go for that. It is an extra bit of strategy that I wasn't expecting in this game. On the whole, I'm pretty impressed with this. There's a lot to end up building on. Like there is a lot that needs to end up being adapted and sorted and tweaked, and I think there's promise, but I don't know how far they're going to go. I am hopeful that they are going to end up having something a little bit more robust and a little bit more streamlined, if I can. So streamlined for me would be if I went into the decks library and the first thing it would do would say it wouldn't give me anything else like here. It wouldn't end up saving all or 0. It would just show me which of these I own, say which one do you want to pick, and I'd say I want to pick this one. This is the one that I want to go with, and it would just immediately add it into that slot, and then say if you. All right, mate. If you've got any of these augments left, like which one would you like to end up equipping? And that's the identity of your deck. And then it would end up being able to go, right, okay, well, here's all the wolf cards you own. And then here's all the things that we think would synchronize quite well with that. Things that would gel quite nicely with it. Even if it ends up taking into effect your energy augment that you've got here. So if you've got a healing deck, you wouldn't need many healing in creatures or spells. That would obviously go into a deck that focuses on cheats. This is obviously going to end up being one that's going to end up being a little bit more tricksy. And there's one that ends up just being about damage. Where is it? Is it this one? There's one that does damage every turn, and I'm struggling to remember which one that one is. No, that's an aura. That's a card draw. There is one that ends up doing damage, I think. But I'm just not seeing it. Oh, that I've gone mad. Have I? I could have swore I picked up a green augment earlier. Oh well. But I just think that there could be a little bit of a streamlining in the deck building process. And that would really help new players get into this a lot faster. Because the way that you end up building these sorts of games is you end up having it to be as easy as possible for someone to end up building their first deck. And then you introduce more and more of the weird mechanics in afterwards and more of the strategy. You give them a taste and then you introduce more complexity. It's like you don't immediately end up jumping in with like quantum physics. You start with what is an object. Okay? So I think overall I'm pretty happy with Destiny's Divide, and I'm hoping that this coverage hasn't been absolutely awful. Again, this has ended up being one of those ones through Keymailer. They ended up kindly giving me a code through Keymailer. So if you do end up doing the Keymailer stuff, do check it out on the Keymailer. It's on Keymailer. And also, this is available on Steam right now for free. But they probably are going to be introducing horrific monetization. So get in on the ground floor. What is a sausage? Well, my friend, what is a sausage? Let's ask a sausage. What is a sausage? And let's just find out. We're going to ask Sausagetron what is a sausage. Who better to ask than a sausage? This is where Sausagetron doesn't work now.
Well, let me enlighten you, my curious viewer. A sausage is a glorious cylindrical meaty delight, typically made from ground meat, spices and other flavorful ingredients. It comes in various shapes, sizes and flavors. Did you know? Sausages have been satisfying human cravings for centuries, with over 300 types consumed worldwide. So, flop my sausage and savor the deliciousness.
Cheers, Sausagetron. That was very kind of you. Very distinct. Not like usual Sausagetron. I mean, I think Sausagetron is turning over a new leaf, to be honest, and I'm very delighted for him. Very delighted. I'm incredibly delighted for Sausagetron. Incredibly. You can see the delight on my face. So, I'm gonna have a quick look and see what our options are for doing raids and things. I don't know what's going on. I'm about ready for some form of kip. I've got work tomorrow, so we're gonna see if we can raid. Are you going live now, Axton, or are you going live later? Oh my god, everything's taking so long to load. What happened to the internet, man? I remember when the internet was fast, you know? I used to be able to go on the internet, and it would be so quick, and everyone would be delighted. Everyone would be like, yeah, so quick. So quick. See, sorry, they're bringing up lots of pink bubbles on the Twitch things in the background, and it's got third-party events and a pink bubble that says new. Going live in about 2 hours. Oh, well, do check it out. I would always recommend that you end up checking out Axton. Shout out, Axton. 10_61. Dramatic zoom in. There we go. I'll always end up doing that. Right. I think we're going to cut and run today. I think we're going to take the money and run. I think that's our best option right now. So yeah, come on, take the money and run. Hoo. And do check out Axton later. But if you are watching live, I just want to say a massive thank you. If you're watching on the VOD, I also want to say a massive thank you. Because you could be watching this at any time. You could be watching this doing anything. I am of the underscore. Ah. Is that why Destiny's Divide were interesting? It was interesting you because they had tribal themes around the mighty underscore, the high underscore human, and the dark underscore elf. Your people are finally here. The underscore tribal. But anyways, thank you so much for being here tonight, and I really hope you have a jolly good rest of the day, or evening, or whatever time of day it is. But I've been Mr. Matt Internet, and I've been from the internet, and I'll see you at some point in the very near future. I really will. Feels like home. That's beautiful. That's all we can ask for. Just a little slice of home. That's why in every home I end up going to, I end up removing at least one brick.